Much for all joining this session today on the Partner Skills Initiative. For those that I have not had the pleasure of meeting, my name is Melissa Mulholland, and I lead worldwide enablement and practice development across all cloud technologies at Microsoft. And today I'm going to take you through some new content and new initiative that we have really focused on helping our partners develop the skills and capability in the marketplace. As today we see it as one of the top challenges companies face around the world is finding the right people and the right resources to help them grow their business. In fact, you'll see here some research that we have done with Gartner, just showing that there's such a global talent shortage in the market. And according to a study that we did with a company called Global Knowledge, 68% of IT teams are reporting a shortage in the necessary skills. What's interesting about that is a lot of it actually comes down to either they don't have the right investment to help supporting an internal development of their people. They don't have the right skill set of their existing employees. They have a hard time attracting talent. So who are those right resources they should be recruiting? And then finding them in a competitive market can be quite difficult. And then that also ties into the pay and compensation. So when you're trying to recruit talent in a market that has a talent shortfall, the rates become even more expensive and it's hard to find those qualified candidates. So we're seeing this across the landscape. And from a Microsoft standpoint, we really believe in our partner channel. It's one thing that has made our company so successful is partnering with companies around the world to scale our cloud technologies. And so to help support our partners growing and developing in the cloud, we wanted to pull together something that we're calling the Partner Skills Initiative, but really it's a set of 3 different assets or aspects of helping partners develop that capability in the market. I'll say that this is an early start, so this is certainly something that we're going to build and improve upon over time. And this is really based off of partner feedback. So we build this with partners and we ensure that we continue to iterate with you because at the end of the day, our goal here is to help to support you. So how we break this out is it's broken up into 3 aspects. So the first is helping companies really assess where they're at in their business model today. I'm going to take you through, I will demo quickly for you a new assessment model, which is captured in that first aspect. The second is helping partners understand what the best practices are out there in the market from other companies, as well as key resources to help you figure out who to hire, how to skill them, how to develop those resources. And then last but not least, how to develop your people and accelerate that learning and development process. So to jump right into it, we've launched a new partner transformation readiness assessment, which has been around for some time. So this is not, I say necessarily net new, but it's been built off of work over the past about 6 to 7 years. And we've continued to iterate, refine it. For those that may have been familiar in the past with the partner profitability tool that we had available on MPM, this is, an evolution of that. So for those that may not know what that is, what we've provided is essentially an assessment model that takes about 25 minutes to complete, that's broken up between business capabilities and technical capabilities. So what you'll see is about 60% is business focused and 40% focused on technical. So this is across the whole business. And it's not to be able to inspect how you're doing, but it's really there as a resource to help provide you as a business an understanding of where you are currently at in your growth and where you reside compared to top market performing partners in the ecosystem. So you'll see, without giving names, where your business model is at. And then the output of it is we provide specific resources to help you navigate how to continuously grow your business. So I'll quickly walk you through what that assessment looks like because I want to show you how to access that today. So if you go online, and the available link is aka.ms/PTI as a short link, you'll see here, this is the link, the landing page. This is all available on partner.microsoft.com. And so here I've just put in, this is obviously a fake MPN ID, a company name, and the location. What I'll say is, if you're a global company, you may want to actually land this locally with each of your markets. So where we've seen companies be able to use this today is at the worldwide level. They actually have, markets like the UK, France, the US, China, be able to fill this out locally. So then they get a perspective of how are they doing and where, from a global standpoint, can they support them. Also locally, you could fill this out. But when I click open the assessment, what you'll see is it's all online based. And so it goes across essentially a couple key categories. The first is cloud strategy. Then it goes into sales and marketing, your business model, cloud services. And then we also provide an area focused on our 4 Microsoft solution areas. So you'll have the opportunity to inform us on if you're doing a data and AI practice, or maybe you're building out solutions around apps and infra. So this covers across what we call data and AI, apps and infra, modern workplace, and business applications. And then where are you at with your cloud tooling? And so this is really designed to help you in terms of your business. And if you're a co-sell prioritized partner, meaning that you have access to a Microsoft Partner Development Manager, you would really want to sit down with them and talk about how to accelerate your business plans on Microsoft. So I just wanted to share that quickly with you around a key resource that we have available now in the market to support you. And then additionally, we have a new playbook as part of this series of the practice development playbooks. For those that may have never heard of playbooks before, these are a series that have been quite successful with helping our partners build out businesses. So for example, if you're a company that's really desired to build out a cloud migration practice, we have an entire set of guidance on MPN to support you with that. We also have a playbook on AI, data, security. But what we realized in developing this content that's been around for the past 2 years, that we continuously keep up to date, is that we partners, what we discovered, we're actually leveraging a lot of a section of the content that's really focused on hiring and developing their people. So as part of the skills initiative, we decided that there was a real need in the market to help our partners across the whole recruitment, hiring, onboarding of talent, but also the retention of talent. Because what we're finding is that companies are also having a hard time retaining talent. That continues to be an issue, and it's directly correlated to what we're seeing with readiness and training and coaching of their employees. So what we've provided as part of this series, which you can access on the link here, aka.ms/practice playbook, is a new playbook focused on the whole HR process. So this is a really rich resource that goes across a whole set of best practices from partners that have done aspects of this, but it also includes information around what we do at Microsoft. So we base a lot of this off of our own internal HR process, and we worked with our HR team to validate and make sure that this was reflective also of what we do. And so what you'll see in here are things like job descriptions. So we actually write the job descriptions for key roles that you may want to be looking for. How to recruit roles, things like thinking about culture and identifying the skills gaps. As also onboarding programs, like a checklist of how do you onboard a net new resource into your company, or how do you coach them, and thinking about things like mentorship and programs to retain talent. So all of that is included in here. And what we're finding is companies are using different aspects of it depending on where they're at in their maturity of their HR practice. Even for some of the largest companies that we work with, they are leveraging now this as a resource to really think about how they actually recruit talent. So what I'll do is I'll quickly share back, and I am demoing for you just different resources because I think it's important to see. But this is the playbook. What's unusual about the playbooks is we actually write them with partners. So you'll see here a list of partners that have contributed to it. And like I mentioned, this also is done with a lot of research. So we did 3 set of surveys. We went out into the market. 735 partners participated, but we did that 3 times over again. So a lot of data is included into this playbook. So you'll see here the table of contents, like how do you recruit candidates? How do you onboard them? The talent opportunity. What I'll quickly point you to, though, is just one of the key resources that we find in terms of these roles. So if you're looking, for example, and you're really struggling to find, a data scientist in the market, what we've actually done is we've provided you what the previous job titles are of people that may not technically be a data scientist, but they actually have the skill set to actually be trained to become a data scientist and or could fill that void that you're looking for in your business. So maybe you're looking for somebody that has a statistician or a mathematician background, probably about 37-40% of their skills, along with some developer and obviously some technical background. But you'd really need to be great at problem solving, creativity, because data scientists are really deep in data analysis and modeling, and the certifications that they would need in role. So what you'll see here is just some examples of that. So this is, as we think about the shortage talent fall, companies often feel like they have to go in and hire somebody that already has that standard job title. What I would encourage you to do is think about maybe people that don't have that job title, but they actually have the qualifications and the background that they could actually be trained into the role. And so then you'll see here the job descriptions that we write. So you've got all of that outlined here. This is an incredible resource that I don't believe very many companies provide today, that you can sit here and take this and actually copy it and adjust and augment to your business model. So I wanted to just quickly share with you that playbook so you could see that's now available for our partners. The last thing with all of this is I want to show you something that we've developed as well. So once you've kind of gone through that business model assessment, seen where you're at, looked at the playbook around how do I think about the resources I should be hiring and skilling in my organization and or developing talent that I already have. Now, how do I help onboard resources that are in my organization? So I'm pleased to also share with you, we have a new refreshed training center landing page. So what this is taking the realization that we at Microsoft don't always make things simple to find. We wanted to help solve that by essentially providing role-specific training that's available also by what we call our solution or product area. So if you're a cloud solution architect, you could select that architect icon and you want to go learn all about cybersecurity because you've just started a new career path, then what's outlined for you are all the courses online that are available for that specific role across cybersecurity. So we've provided this new simplified site with role-based learning paths that's very focused. And for those that may be familiar with MS Learn, which is a platform that we've launched for specific roles in Azure, what we do is we actually direct and point content that's available on MS Learn from this site to MS Learn. So it's very integrated with the intention on not being duplicative. But unfortunately, because there's so much curriculum and so many different roles we need to service, we felt the need to start getting down more to the role specific level. We also have marketer, so we're continuously adding a few additional roles to make sure we round out what's available. But wanted to make sure that you had access to this, and this is available on MPN, so partner.microsoft.com under training. And you can also access the link at aka.ms/training center. So we've hyphened that as well. Why all of this comes together is as you think about that assessment that I started with, being able to understand where you're at in your business and where your journey is at, and then modeling how do you actually accelerate that path, these resources are here to help you do that. And we offer all of this for free. So this is all available through our partner.microsoft.com resource, available on MPN and our partner portal. So this is all available to you for free, and it's incredible resources. I would encourage you to take a look at and let us know, if you have any questions. We build this content purely for you, and we also build this with partners. So we continue to iterate and make it better and improve upon it based off of feedback. So please, reach out to me if you have any additional feedback to provide. So with that, I'm going to open it up for any questions and for the IM window.
Perfect. Thank you so much, Melissa. I do not see, let me just check the screen here, any specific questions yet. So I invite the partners on the call to come off of mute and ask any questions that you have based off of Melissa's presentation, or burning questions from the partner perspective that would be helpful for us as we continue to do our jobs. So just open it up to anyone at this point in time.
I see some people had access seeing the screen. Did that get resolved?
I was able to see it throughout the recording, to see your screen as you were presenting with your talk track. And so for those who weren't able to, the recording will be available immediately after this. And if you're able to share a partner-facing version of this PowerPoint,
Yes.
Melissa, then that would be great as well. I can add that into community and also into the chat window here so that folks are able to go back and review it.
Any questions for anybody? I'll definitely make sure to share out the slides I shared. They are all available publicly, and we'll also provide key links to the resources so you have that all in one place. Great. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thanks, Melissa, and thanks everybody for joining. We appreciate it, and have a great day, everyone.
Thank you.
Have a great day. Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.